Yo, let me break down this absolute disaster from February 14th, 2025. For real, this might be one of the most embarrassing days in Chelsea's recent history. We're talking about a straight up 3-0 bodying by Brighton at the Amex, and trust me, it was even worse than the scoreline suggests. Let's dive deep into this mess, because there's a lot to unpack here. First things up, Brighton came out swinging from minute one. They were playing like they'd loaded up on Red Bull before kickoff, while Chelsea looked like they were still in pre-game warm-up mode. The first goal, pure pain. Brighton's movement had Chelsea's defense looking like they were playing musical chairs. When Matoma slotted that first one in at the 27th minute, you could just feel what was coming. But wait, it gets worse. Minte said, "Hold my water bottle," and dropped a double on Chelsea's head. Man was out there making Chelsea's defenders look like training cones. No cap, it was getting embarrassing to watch. Let's look from Chelsea's perspective. What went wrong? Grab your popcorn. This is going to be a long one. Defensive nightmare. Bruh, where do I even start? Chelsea's backline was giving out more free passes than a theme park promotion. The positioning, trash. The communication, non-existent. The marking, my grandma could have done better, and she doesn't even watch football. Cucurella was having the kind of game that makes you want to delete your social media and go off the grid. Twice he showed Minte onto his stronger foot. Like, are you even watching game film, my guy? Midfield massacre. Remember when Chelsea spent all that money on Caicedo and Enzo? Yeah, about that. They got absolutely bullied by Brighton's midfield. Carlos Baleba, who probably costs less than Caicedo's left boot, ran the show like he was prime Zidane. The pressing was weak, the passing was off, and the positioning, let's not even go there. They were playing like they had concrete in their boots. Attack? What attack? 0 shots on target. 0. Let that sink in. We're talking about Chelsea here, not some Sunday League team. With Jackson and Guiu both out injured, the attack was about as threatening as a puppy with a squeaky toy. The forwards were making runs that looked more like they were trying to social distance from the ball. Tactical disaster. Maresca's game plan looked like it was drawn up 5 minutes before kickoff on a napkin. The man marking system, Brighton figured it out faster than I figure out what I want from McDonald's. They were playing through Chelsea's press like it wasn't even there. These guys are playing like they met each other in the parking lot before the game. No understanding, no cohesion, just vibes, and not the good kind. It's like watching 11 guys who all downloaded different versions of the playbook. Mentality issues. As soon as that first goal went in, you could see the heads drop. The body language was screaming, "We'd rather be anywhere else right now." That winning mentality that Chelsea used to be famous for, gone, reduced to atoms. So, how can they fix this mess? Emergency defensive training sessions, like tomorrow morning early. Someone needs to step up and be a leader on that field. Maresca needs to burn whatever tactical notebook he's been using and start fresh. Get back to basics. Sometimes you gotta crawl before you can walk. Additionally, January transfer window needs to be busy. They need reinforcements bad. Complete tactical overhaul. This ain't working, chief. Team building exercises or something, cause this chemistry is worse than my high school science experiments. Maybe bring in some sports psychologists, cause these mental blocks are real. What were fan reactions like? Bruh, Chelsea Twitter is in shambles right now. We're talking full meltdown mode. Hashtag Maresca out is trending faster than a viral TikTok dance. The memes are brutal. Some of them are pretty funny though, not gonna lie. Season ticket holders are threatening to sell their tickets. Some fans are saying this is worse than the 90s dark days. The away end at the Amex was loud though, and not in a good way. You could hear the frustration from the Chelsea faithful. Can't blame them, they traveled all that way to watch this disaster class. Rival fans are just like, oh boy, they're having a field day with this one. Arsenal fans posting trust the process memes. Spurs fans finally getting their revenge for years of Chelsea dominance. And Brighton fans, they're living their best life right now. The internet is wild. Keeping it real, my feelings are like, as someone who loves the beautiful game, this was tough to watch. Chelsea used to be the team that others feared. Now, they're looking like a team that's lost its identity. The pride, the passion, the precision, it's all missing. This ain't the Chelsea that dominated the Premier League and won Champions Leagues. The most frustrating part, the talent is there, the money's been spent, the facilities are top tier, but something's just off. It's like having all the ingredients for a Gordon Ramsay meal, but ending up with a microwave dinner. Looking ahead, Chelsea's got some serious soul-searching to do after this one. They need to figure out their identity, get that fighting spirit back, actually learn how to defend again, remember how to shoot, on target would be nice. Maybe try scoring some goals, just a thought. This Brighton game wasn't just a loss, it was a wake-up call. The kind that makes you question everything. Chelsea's at a crossroads now, and what they do next could define their whole season. The streets won't forget this one, that's for sure. This is the kind of game that ends up in those Premier League's most shocking results YouTube compilations. Brighton showed up and chose violence, while Chelsea Well, Chelsea just showed up. For real though, if there was ever a time for Chelsea to show some character, it's now. They've got the players, they've got the resources. They just need to find that dog mentality again. Because right now, they're playing like they're afraid of their own shadow. This game's going to leave a mark, no cap. But in football, there's always next week. Chelsea better hope they can bounce back quick, though, because performances like this, that's how you end up in places you don't want to be. The Premier League ain't got no mercy, and right now, Chelsea's looking like they need all the help they can get. Sheesh, what a day for football. Brighton eating good, Chelsea down bad, and the memes absolutely unstoppable. That's the beautiful game for you. One day you're the GOAT, next day you're the meme. Chelsea finding that out the hard way, RN.